CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
As for Sri Thyagaraja, we all know that most of his compositions are in Telugu only because of the fact that Telugu was his mother tongue. And we all are able to express ourselves best in our mother tongue, and that's why we also see that in Telugu, Thyagaraja expresses his thoughts, his emotions, his connect with Rama in a very beautiful manner. But it is also seen that he has employed Sanskrit in some of his compositions, and there are about 50 compositions of Thyagaraja in Sanskrit. Interestingly, there are also some combos happening here in the sense that in some compositions, the Pallavi starts off in the Sanskrit and the Charanas move off to Telugu and vice versa. One example I could state here is Karuna Jalade, where it starts off with Sanskrit and the Charanas go off into Telugu, like Karuna Jalade Dasharate Kamaniyanana Suguna Nidhe. The Charanam Ni Baya Begani Hilanu Yebanine Durutunu Karuna Jalade Dasharate Kamaniyanana Suguna Nidhe. But the point here is that the Telugu seamlessly flows into the Sanskrit and the Sanskrit back to Telugu, and that is what I suppose is the genius that Thyagaraja was. There are also some compositions in the simple type melody which are purely in Sanskrit, like Vadana Dhyuti Chita Soma Vasudha Manasa Kama Madamanava Ganabhima Mapahi Shri Rama Shobhane Shobhane. Or if you look at his first composition that he has composed, that is again in a very beautiful, simple, free-flowing Sanskrit. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. Shukanutaya Dina Bandhave Sakala Loka Daya Sindhave. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. Shrita Durita Tamo Bhaguravaye Satata Pali Tadbhuta Kavaye. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. Also his another composition on the Dashavatara, Dina Janavana Shri Rama Danavaharana Shri Rama Vina Vimana Shri Rama Meena Sharira Shri Rama Nirbala Hridaya Shri Rama Karmukha Bana Shri Rama Sharma Phala Prada Shri Rama Kurmavatar Shri Rama. So these are the simple kind of composition of Pallavi and multiple Charanam. Even in the Kriti format of Pallavi, Anupallavi and Charanam, we see that there are quite a few compositions exclusively in Sanskrit, like the one in Suddha Simantini, Janaki Ramana Bhakta Parijata Pahi Sakala Loka Charana Janaki Ramana, or Ganamurte Shri Krishna Venu Ganalola Tribhuvana Pala Pahi Ganamurte, or Giriraja Sutta Tanaya Sadaya Giriraja Sutta Tanaya, or Sundara Taradeho Varadeho Ramo Sundara Taradeho. Of course, among the Pancharatnam, the very first Jagadanandakaraka is in absolutely brilliant and beautiful Sanskrit, the whole composition. Just for an example, to show you one charanam. Indra Nila Mani Sanni Papa Ghana Chandra Surya Nayana Prameya Vagindra Janaka Sakalesha Supra Nagendra Shayana Samana Vairi Sannuta Jaga Dayananda Karaka. Also, if you look intently, we see that many words have been used very appropriately and beautifully. Like, for example, in one composition in Saurashtra Kriti, Pahi Pahi Dina Bandho, we see he uses the word Kamala Hita Guna Bharita Rama, Kamala Hita Dhara Vinuta Rama. The same word Kamala Hita is used to connote two different meanings. Or sometimes in a composition like Palaya Shri in the Ragam Deva Gandhari, we see that Taradhisha Vadana Rama, Taradhisha Damana Rama. So where Taradhisha Vadana Rama refers to the moon as a simile to Rama's face, and Taradhisha Damana Rama, Taradhisha refers to husband of Tara, that is Vali, who was subdued by Rama. So we see the play of words done very beautifully. Another example we can have is in the composition Graha Balabemi in the Ragam Reva Gupti, where we see that the word Graha is used with several prefixes like Nigraha, Vigraha, Anugraha, Navagraha and so on. And then, of course, if you look at the composition like Elani Dayaradu, again the example of Pallavi Anupallavi Charanam, where we see that the Pallavi is in the Telugu, and after that the Charanas happen to be in Sanskrit here. And among the Lalgudi Pancharatna, we see that 3 compositions are in Sanskrit. For example, Isha Pahi Ma Jagadisha Pahi Ma. So where the Charanam is Madhyama Kala Sahityam, very tightly framed Sahitya, I would say, like Samadhi Nigama Sanchara Somagni Dharani Lochana Kamadi Kaldana Sutra Machita Pada. And finally, of course, Lalite Shri Pravridhe. Thus we see that Sanskrit has been used very effectively by Thyagaraja. As much as Telugu, he was very comfortable. We also see that there are some beautiful compositions of Thyagaraja in Sanskrit, and these lend a different dimension to his whole perspective of music as well.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.